morning. I love you guys. I'm proud of you. And welcome to The Buzz with Cheryl. I hope you are waking up with a smile on your face. But if you're not, I hope you can get one on there before it's too late. It won't be too late. Whenever you decide to smile, we'll welcome your beautiful smile. Anyway, what's going on? Anything new? Anything exciting? Anything wonderful? I certainly hope so. I hope you guys are looking forward to the holiday if you celebrate. And if not, maybe you're just looking forward to having a day off. I guess you got a day off. And you're just planning to enjoy yourself. Because I guess it's going to be a long weekend for people because you'll have off Thursday. And usually you'll throw that Friday in too. And you have the weekend too. Some of you might add another day, make it on Monday, add it to it as well. So you can do your cyber shopping on Monday. Because we're really already into the Christmas season. For those of you who celebrate, because I know everybody does not celebrate Christmas. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good today. Pretty energized, pretty happy. I don't have any complaints right now. My life is good. It's going well for me. I'm pleased with it. I might not have everything I want, but we don't have to have our wants, long as we have our needs met. I mean, I'm not mad about wants either, but sometimes we have some wants for everything, and maybe sometimes we don't even need all that. But if we got joy and happiness and peace of mind, and we got our needs and our wants, batting 1,000. But either way, we need to choose to be happy, I think, no matter what. That's just being grateful and having a good heart attitude, because we never know what life is going to bring to us from one day to the next. I've talked about this repeatedly. I'm sure I will continue to, because life is just that unpredictable. And it's not to cause any of us to walk around afraid of living and breathing from day to day. It's just an awareness. Things happen. And it has no bearing on how good of a person we are or how we might not be that great of a person. Things happen to all of us. The choice we have is how we choose to deal with everything. Yes, I'm being repetitive. Yes, I know that. Yes, I think we still need to keep talking about it until we get to the point where we realize that everything. Excuse all that noise in the background. It's like somebody's out there doing drag racing this late or this early in the morning. I don't even know where these people are coming from, but that's what they do sometimes. But I think sometimes we are not as grateful as we could be, and sometimes we take a lot for granted. I personally don't want to be like that, but I've had my tendency to be always looking for something new to come and not really valuing and appreciating what's right in front of me. And I'm trying to stop being that way. I mean, I'm almost 60. I mean, come on. It's time to make some changes and get better. But I'm always working on improving, you know what I'm saying? But even with that, we just have room where we're just not the best. We're not the greatest. And I don't think we were ever really meant to be perfect on this planet. I don't even think it's possible to become perfect, excuse me. I don't. I mean, I could be wrong, because we're human. Humans mess up a lot. We can't help that. And as I've told you guys before, I'm okay with that. I used to break my heart because I wanted to be better, but sometimes you can't be better. Sometimes you're doing all that you can do um, and saying all that you can do to improve your life and the lives of those around you. And you just fumbling and falling and tripping, but that's good. You're still trying. And I don't think it would be good if we stopped just because things aren't working out for us. If we have our minds set on doing good, I don't think our circumstances need to necessarily trip us up and it feel like, oh, we must not be meant to be, or this is just because things get difficult doesn't mean we're not supposed to be doing something or that it's a bad idea. Um, we gotta be grounded. We have to have our minds made up, and we can't keep switching up just because things aren't going the way we want them to, or because we feel a certain way, or maybe somebody starts complaining about us or making us feel bad, like we're wasting our time or nothing's working out for us. People have a way of really bringing us down. But just remember, that's their fears. They don't have anything to do with us. And if we accept other people's fears, well, we'll have what they have, which in most cases is nothing. Because if they're sitting up watching you all the time and complaining about how you are, and trying to make you feel bad for being who you are, they're not happy themselves, you know? So I don't think it's a good idea to let other people decide your worth or your value, and to decide what you decide is worthwhile. That's up to you. That's up to us. We get to choose that. Now, where we give up, we can't blame other people for us giving up on what we believe in, because obviously we didn't believe in it that much if we allowed them to talk us out of it. So I think we have to know our own worth and our own value. That's where our problem comes in, because we don't know it. That's why people can talk us out of doing stuff. That's why they can discourage us. That's why they have the power to get us completely outside of whatever it is we've been working on or trying to do, because we're not supporting ourselves like we need to. And we need to feel empowered all the time. We need to. And we need to let that be a priority for us. Being empowered. We're not victims. We're not babies. And we can't let life choose what we do or not do. We have to choose how we want our lives to be. And once we choose, then we have to fight for that life. It doesn't just lay itself on your lap, but on our laps, that's not going to happen. Sometimes we're angry and frustrated because we're looking at other people like, oh gosh, they got this, they got that, they're doing this, they're doing that. They got it so easy, but that's because we're looking from the outside in. We have no idea what those people have gone through or what they may be going through to have their dreams come true. People work hard at stuff. And we may only know them once they've made it to the top, but we don't know what they were going through when they were obscure. I mean, nobody knew about them, but they knew about them, and they kept working and kept doing whatever they had to do until they got to where they got to the point where everybody knows them. So now they're famous people, but they didn't start out being famous. They started out being regular old people, but they fought their way to the top. And I just think we have to realize that life doesn't just hand things over to us. I mean, sometimes it'll make stuff really easy. Life does that. Sometimes the universe will just say, here, this is for you. I mean, just easy. And that's wonderful. I know we all love that. But then in the same breath, it'll be like, now what are you going to do to hold it? What are you going to do to keep it? Something you've been wanting. And here it is given to you on a silver platter. What are you going to do to hold on to it? Or Do you even feel worthy of having it? Because if not, you're going to sabotage it some kind of way because of how you value yourself or don't value yourself. So, anyway, I think it's important that we find out who we are and value ourselves, value our opinions, value our thoughts, value our feelings, and not wait for other people to tell you that or tell us that we're valuable and that we matter. That's something we have to know. And this is how that works out. People cannot validate us. They can only tell us what we want to hear for so long, and then they're going to get tired. And then what do we do in the meantime? We just stay discouraged till somebody else comes along. No, we got to have that inside of ourselves. That no matter what happens, I'm still a worthwhile person. So that's all I had to say today, folks. But you are incredible. You are the absolute best. Um, Again, I'm very proud of you. I hope you have an exceptional day. And if you haven't finished your Thanksgiving cooking, I hope you can get it done. I hope everything turns out to be real tasty. And if you're not doing Thanksgiving, well, I hope your day is good too, and that you have a lot of fun in your day. And I just want you guys to incorporate fun, for this holiday. Um, don't let it be drab and miserable. Even if the people around you are boring or dry or angry or rude or ungrateful, don't let that bad spirit rub off on you. Keep yourself encouraged. And sometimes, I hate to say it, but sometimes adults can be really grouchy and aggravating. And sometimes the only place you can be around when you're with family are little kids. They're the only ones that are happy. It's not like that for all holidays. I know that. That's not the case for all families, but I realize that does happen. Sometimes the adults just are not in the greatest of moods. And they don't want to be there. They don't want to be bothered. They'd rather be at home. Probably didn't feel like cooking, didn't feel like getting dressed, probably didn't feel like coming over. Probably just maybe wanted to be alone, which might not have been a bad idea if they'd done it, but that's not what people do. We follow the traditions. We try to appease others. Then we come and then we bring our attitudes and all of that stuff with us with a smile that's not really that real. And sometimes little kids are the only ones that are happy and having fun. So if you find yourself in that position, hang around with the little kids. Play games with the kids, talk to the kids, watch TV with the kids. But don't let people steal your joy from you and your happiness. Be pleasant. And who knows, you hold on to your happiness and your great big smile. Might bring some other edgy adults around, if that's happening in your world, because it might not even be happening. Or it might be a job situation, where that's going on, the holiday celebration. Find the one person that's happy in the group and be with them. But take control of your life. Realize you have the right to do that. And if everybody else is choosing misery, you still can choose joy. So I recommend you choose it. I certainly am. And my days are not always so wonderful, but I still keep choosing it at the end of the day. Even if it's not going that well, I still nope, I'm not giving in to that. I don't want that in my world. It takes too much energy to be angry, to be sad, to have self pity, to be sarcastic and critical of others and judgmental. I don't have the energy for that. So I keep my energy for positive things as best I can. So that's me. Not perfect, far from that. Just learned how over time to persevere to get to the things that matter to me. And being happy matters greatly to me. It might not matter to other people, and it may never, but it always matters to me. So that's where I give my energy to. Have a good one. I'm proud of you. Smile a lot if you can. If you can't, still smile. Or think smile. Think smile. You know, like put the smile up here. Even if it's not here, just keep thinking smile. And eventually it's going to turn up. I was just looking at myself. I looked like the Grinch when his heart grew and his mouth was, he looked so evil, even when he was smiling. But even if you got a Grinch smile, still smile. That's okay. You'll be all right. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.